Hi, what's up guys? Today I'm going to share with you something that might blow your mind. Now, before you click away or leave a hate comment, let me tell you something else. I'm not here to brag or show off. I'm here to help you. Because I believe that anyone can become a millionaire if they follow the right principles and take the right actions. And that's what I'm going to reveal to you in this video. The 7 principles for teenagers and people in their early 20s to become millionaires. I'm sure they will help you too if you apply them to your life and business. So, are you ready? Are you ready to learn the secrets of becoming a millionaire? If you are, then smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notifications, because you don't want to miss this. Trust me, this is going to be epic. Let's go. Alright, so the first principle for becoming a millionaire is this. In order to be a king, you must first be a pawn. What does that mean? It means that you have to start from the bottom and work your way up. You have to pay your dues and earn your stripes. You have to learn the ropes and master the basics. You have to respect the game and the players. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't want to be a pawn. I want to be a king. I want to be a boss. I want to be a leader. I want to be a millionaire. Well, guess what? So does everyone else. But not everyone is willing to do what it takes to get there. Not everyone is willing to put in the work, the time, the effort, the sacrifice, the discipline, the patience, the persistence, the resilience, and the humility that it takes to become a king. You see, this generation has a problem. A big problem. And that problem is entitlement. This generation thinks that they deserve everything without doing anything. They think that they can skip the process and get the results. They think that they can cheat the system and hack their way to success. They think that they can disrespect their elders and ignore their advice. They think that they can act like kings without being pawns. But let me tell you something. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. If you want to be a king, you have to be a pawn first. You have to humble yourself and learn from those who have been there and done that. You have to listen to their wisdom and follow their guidance. You have to work hard and prove yourself. You have to earn your place and your respect. That's what I did. And that's what you should do too. Because trust me, being a pawn is not a bad thing. It's not a weakness. It's not a shame. It's a strength. It's an opportunity. It's a privilege. It's a blessing. Being a pawn is what makes you appreciate being a king. So remember this, in order to be a king, you must first be a pawn. The second principle for becoming a millionaire is this, dress to elevate. What does that mean? It means that you have to dress in a way that reflects your ambition, your professionalism, and your value. You have to dress in a way that makes you look like a winner, a leader, and a millionaire. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't care about clothes. I don't care about fashion. I don't care about style. I care about substance. I care about results. I care about money. Well, guess what? So do I. But here's the thing. Clothes matter. Clothes matter a lot. Clothes matter more than you think. You see, whether you like it or not, people judge you by the way you look. People judge you by the way you dress. People judge you by the way you present yourself. And people judge you especially if you're young. Because let's face it, being young is not an advantage in the business world. Being young is a disadvantage. Being young is a liability. Being young is a challenge. Why? Because people will automatically discredit you because of your age. People will automatically doubt you because of your age. People will automatically dismiss you because of your age. People will automatically assume that you're inexperienced, immature, naive, and clueless because of your age. And that's not fair. That's not fair at all. But that's how it is. That's how it is in the real world. So what can you do about it? How can you overcome this challenge? How can you prove them wrong? How can you earn their respect? How can you win their trust? How can you impress them with your value? Well, one of the ways is to dress to elevate. Dressing to elevate means dressing in a way that shows that you're serious, that you're confident, that you're competent, that you're credible, and that you're successful. Dressing to elevate means dressing in a way that makes people take notice of you, listen to you, follow you, and pay you. Dressing to elevate means dressing in a way that makes you stand out from the crowd, but in a good way, not in a bad way. So how do you dress to elevate? Well, let me give you some tips. First of all, avoid dressing poorly or flashy. Don't dress like a bum or a clown. Don't dress like someone who doesn't care or someone who tries too hard. Don't dress like someone who has no taste or someone who has no sense. Instead, dress in classic, timeless, and simple clothes that have no branding or labels. Dress in clothes that are clean, neat, and well-fitted. Dress in clothes that are appropriate for the occasion and the environment. Secondly, avoid streetwear or funny shoes. Don't wear hoodies, joggers, sneakers, or caps. Don't wear anything that makes you look like a kid or a rapper. Don't wear anything that makes you look like a fanboy or a hipster. Instead, wear smart casual or business casual clothes that are stylish and comfortable. Wear shirts, jeans, chinos, or khakis. Wear loafers, boots, or Oxfords. Wear jackets, sweaters, or cardigans. Thirdly, dress older than your age and gradually incorporate more formal or smart outfits such as blazers or suits. Don't dress like a teenager or a college student. Don't dress like someone who is still learning or experimenting. Instead, dress like an adult or a professional. Dress like someone who has already learned and achieved something. Dress like someone who is ready for the next level. Now, I'm not saying that you have to wear suits every day or spend dozens of dollars on clothes. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that you have to dress in a way that matches your goals and aspirations. Because trust me, dressing to elevate will make a difference. It will make a difference in how people perceive you. It will make a difference in how people treat you. It will make a difference in how people value you. And it will make a difference in how much money you make. So remember this, dress to elevate. The third principle for becoming a millionaire is this: have something external that humbles you. What does that mean? It means that you have to have something in your life that keeps you grounded, keeps you honest, and keeps you hungry. You have to have something in your life that challenges you, tests you, and pushes you to your limits. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't need anything external to humble me. I'm already humble enough. Well, guess what? You're not. You're not humble enough. And neither am I. And neither is anyone else. You see, we all have a tendency to become arrogant, complacent, and lazy when we achieve some success. We all have a tendency to become overconfident, cocky, and entitled when we make some money. We all have a tendency to become delusional, irrational, and blind when we think we're the best. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous for our growth, our happiness, and our wealth. Because let me tell you something. If you don't humble yourself, God will humble you. And He will humble you with a ferocity that you can't imagine. He will humble you with a force that you can't resist. He will humble you with a speed that you can't catch. And trust me, you don't want that. You don't want to be humbled by God. You don't want to be humbled by life. You don't want to be humbled by the market. Because they will humble you in the worst possible way. They will humble you by taking away everything that you have. They will humble you by exposing everything that you lack. They will humble you by showing everything that you're not. So what can you do about it? How can you prevent this from happening? How can you protect yourself from this fate? Well, one of the ways is to have something external that humbles you. Having something external that humbles you means having something in your life that reminds you of your mortality, your vulnerability, and your humanity. Having something external that humbles you means having something in your life that teaches you respect, gratitude, and humility. Having something external that humbles you means having something in your life that makes you work hard, learn fast, and improve constantly. So what can be something external that humbles you? Well, it can be anything that challenges your body, your mind, or your spirit. It can be a sport, a hobby, a passion, or a mission. It can be anything that makes you sweat, bleed, or cry. For me, it's combat sports. I love combat sports. I love boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu, and wrestling. I love the thrill of fighting, the pain of training, and the joy of winning. But more than that, I love the humility of combat sports. I love how combat sports humble me every day. I love how combat sports show me how much I suck, how much I need to improve, and how much I can grow. Combat sports humble me because they make me face my fears, my weaknesses, and my failures. Combat sports humble me because they make me respect my opponents, my coaches, and my teammates. Combat sports humble me because they make me grateful for my health, my skills, and my opportunities. Combat sports is something external that humble me, and they make me a better person and a better entrepreneur. But maybe combat sports are not for you. Maybe they're too violent or too risky or too hard for you. That's fine. You don't have to do combat sports. You can do something else. You can do chess or Sudoku or crossword puzzles. You can do yoga or meditation or prayer. You can do art or music or poetry. You can do anything that humbles you. But whatever it is, make sure it's something external. Make sure it's something outside of yourself. Make sure it's something outside of your comfort zone. Because if it's not external, it's not real. If it's not external, it's not effective. If it's not external, it's not enough. You see, having something internal that humbles you is good. Having self-awareness and self-criticism is good. Having standards and goals is good. But having something internal that humbles you is not enough. Because sometimes we lie to ourselves. Sometimes we rationalize our mistakes. Sometimes we justify our actions. Sometimes we need something external to humble us. Something that doesn't care about our feelings. Something that doesn't care about our excuses. Something that doesn't care about our opinions. Something like business. Because business will humble you too. Business will humble you like nothing else. Business will humble you because the market will tell you how good you are. The market will tell you if your product is valuable or worthless. The market will tell you if your service is helpful or useless. The market will tell you if your idea is brilliant or stupid. The market will tell you if your strategy is effective or ineffective. The market will tell you if your execution is excellent or poor. The market will tell you if your marketing is persuasive or annoying. The market will tell you if your sales are high or low. The market will tell you if your profits are positive or negative. The market will tell you if your customers are happy or unhappy. The market will tell you if your competitors are weak or strong. The market will tell you if your business is growing or dying. The market will tell you the truth. The harsh truth. The brutal truth. The painful truth. And sometimes, the truth hurts. Sometimes, the truth sucks. Sometimes, the truth sucks. But that's okay. That's okay because the truth is also good. The truth is also good because the truth is what makes you grow. The truth is what makes you learn. The truth is what makes you improve. The truth is what makes you humble. And being humble is what makes you successful. So remember this. Have something external that humbles you. The fourth principle for becoming a millionaire is this: no casual dating. What does that mean? It means that you have to be either all in or all out when it comes to dating. You have to either go for something serious or nothing at all. You have to either commit or quit. You have to either love or leave. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't want to be tied down. I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be in love. I want to have fun. I want to have options. I want to have variety. I want to have casual dating. Well, guess what? So did I. So did I when I was younger. So did I when I was in my teens and early 20s. So did I when I was starting out in business. And let me tell you something. It was fun. It was fun for a while. It was fun until it wasn't. It wasn't fun when it became a distraction. It wasn't fun when it became a waste of time. It wasn't fun when it became a source of drama, stress, and pain. You see, casual dating is not as casual as you think. Casual dating is not as simple as you think. Casual dating is not as harmless as you think. Casual dating is a trap. A trap that will keep you from achieving your full potential. A trap that will keep you from becoming a millionaire. Why? Because casual dating will take away your focus, your energy, your money, and your happiness. Casual dating will take away your focus from your goals, your dreams, and your vision. Casual dating will take away your energy from your work, your hustle, and your grind. Casual dating will take away your money from your investments, your savings, and your growth. Casual dating will take away your happiness from your purpose, your passion, and your fulfillment. Casual dating will take away everything that matters. And what will it give you in return? Nothing. Nothing but temporary pleasure, false intimacy, and empty promises. Nothing but headaches, heartaches, and regrets. Nothing but problems, drama, and pain. Nothing but loss. So trust me, casual dating is not worth it. Casual dating is not worth the risk. Casual dating is not worth the sacrifice. Instead of casual dating, you should either go for something serious or nothing at all. You should either go for something serious with someone who shares your values, supports your vision, and complements your personality. Someone who loves you for who you are, not for what you have or what you can do for them. Someone who inspires you to be better, challenges you to grow, and helps you to succeed. Someone who is loyal, faithful, and committed to you and only you. Someone who is your partner, your friend, and your lover. Someone who is your day-one girl or guy. Or you should go for nothing at all with anyone who doesn't meet these criteria. You should go for nothing at all with anyone who doesn't respect you, appreciate you, or value you. You should go for nothing at all with anyone who doesn't understand you, trust you, or communicate with you. You should go for nothing at all with anyone who doesn't motivate you, encourage you, or celebrate with you. You should go for nothing at all with anyone who is not compatible with you in terms of goals, lifestyle, and personality. You should go for nothing at all with anyone who is not worthy of you in terms of character, integrity, and honesty. You should go for nothing at all with anyone who is not ready for you in terms of maturity, stability, and responsibility. You should go for nothing at all with anyone who is not right for you in terms of chemistry, attraction, and connection. You should go for nothing at all with anyone who is not the one for you in terms of love, commitment, and happiness. Now, I'm not saying that this is easy. I'm not saying that this is simple. I'm not saying that this is obvious. I'm saying that this is necessary. Necessary for your success. Necessary for your wealth. Necessary for your happiness. Because trust me, having something serious or nothing at all will make a difference. It will make a difference in how much time you have to work on yourself and your business. It will make a difference in how much energy you have to pursue your goals and dreams. It will make a difference in how much money you have to invest in yourself and your growth. It will make a difference in how much happiness you have to enjoy yourself and your life. It will make a difference in how much love you have to share with someone special and meaningful. And I know this from experience. I know this from both sides of the equation. I know this from having casual dating and having nothing at all. And I know this from having something serious and having everything. And let me tell you something. Nothing comes close to having a day-one girl who supports you from the start. Nothing comes close to having a day-one girl who loves you for you. Nothing comes close to having a day-one girl who is your everything. She is the reason why I'm successful. She is the reason why I'm wealthy. She is the reason why I'm happy. She is the reason why I'm a millionaire. But maybe you're not ready for something serious. Maybe you're not ready for love. Maybe you're not ready for commitment. That's fine. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be in a relationship. You don't have to be in love. But you also don't have to be in casual dating. You also don't have to be in destruction. You also don't have to be in waste of time. You can be in nothing at all. You can be in focus. You can be in work. You can be in building yourself first and then having fun later. Because trust me, that's the smart thing to do. That's the wise thing to do. That's the best thing to do. Why? Because men become most attractive after 25. Men become most attractive after they have built themselves up. Men become most attractive after they have achieved something. Men become most attractive after they have become millionaires. So don't worry about dating right now. Don't worry about competing with older and more successful men in the dating market. Don't worry about missing out on anything. You're not missing out on anything. You're gaining everything. You're gaining time, energy, money, and happiness. You're gaining focus, discipline, confidence, and value. You're gaining skills, knowledge, experience, and wisdom. You're gaining success, wealth, freedom, and fulfillment. You're gaining everything that matters. And when you have everything that matters, You can have anyone that matters to you. You can have anyone that you want, when you want, how you want. You can have anyone that is right for you, compatible with you, and worthy of you. You can have anyone that is the one for you, loves you for you, and makes you happy. You can have your J1 girl or guy too. But first, you have to become a millionaire. So remember this, no casual dating. The fifth principle for becoming a millionaire is this: don't be a slave to social media. What does that mean? It means that you have to control your social media, not let it control you. You have to use your social media, not let it use you. You have to master your social media, not let it master you. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I love social media. I love Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and Snapchat. I love posting, liking, commenting, sharing, and watching. I love social media. Well, guess what? So do I. So do I to some extent. So do I for some reasons. So do I for some purposes. You see, social media is not all bad. Social media is not all evil. Social media is not all useless. Social media can be good. Social media can be helpful. Social media can be valuable. Social media can be good for networking, marketing, and learning. Social media can help you connect with like-minded people, potential customers, and influential mentors. Social media can help you promote your brand, your product, and your service. Social media can help you learn new skills, new ideas, and new opportunities. Social media can be good for these things and more. But social media can also be bad. Social media can also be harmful. Social media can also be dangerous. Social media can be bad for your productivity, your focus, and your time. Social media can harm your self-esteem, your mental health, and your happiness. Social media can damage your reputation, your relationships, and your wealth. Social media can be bad for these things and more. And the problem is that most people don't know how to balance the good and the bad of social media. Most people don't know how to use social media wisely and responsibly. Most people don't know how to use social media as a tool rather than a toy. Most people are slaves to social media. And that's not good. That's not good at all. Because being a slave to social media will keep you from becoming a millionaire. Why? Because being a slave to social media will make you waste your time, energy, money, and happiness on things that don't matter. Being a slave to social media will make you scroll endlessly through feeds of other people's lives instead of living your own life. Being a slave to social media will make you compare yourself to others who are fake or filtered instead of appreciating yourself for who you are. Being a slave to social media will make you chase likes, comments, followers, and views instead of creating value, impact, influence, and income. Being a slave to social media will make you addicted to instant gratification instead of working hard for long-term goals. Being a slave to social media will make you distracted by noise instead of focused on signal. Being a slave to social media will make you lose yourself in the crowd instead of finding yourself in the niche. Being a slave to social media will make you miss out on the real world instead of enjoying the virtual world. Being a slave to social media will make you lose everything that matters. And what will it give you in return? Nothing. Nothing but fake friends, fake news, fake success, and fake happiness. Nothing but stress, anxiety, depression, and loneliness. Nothing but problems, drama, hate, and envy. Nothing but loss. So trust me, being a slave to social media is not worth it. Being a slave to social media is not worth the risk. Being a slave to social media is not worth the sacrifice. Instead of being a slave to social media, you should be a master of social media. You should be a master of social media by controlling your usage, choosing your content, and optimizing your results. You should be a master of social media by using it as a tool rather than a toy. So how do you become a master of social media? Well, let me give you some tips. First of all, limit your social media usage to 1 hour per day. Yes, the sixth principle for becoming a millionaire is this: learn how to sell. What does that mean? It means that you have to learn how to persuade, influence, and convince people to buy your product or service. You have to learn how to communicate, negotiate, and close deals. You have to learn how to sell. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I hate sales. I hate selling. I hate being sold to. I hate salespeople. I hate sales. Well, guess what? So did I. So did I when I was younger. So did I when I was starting out in business. And let me tell you something, that was a mistake. That was a mistake that cost me a lot of money, a lot of opportunities, and a lot of growth. You see, sales is not what you think it is. Sales is not what most people think it is. Sales is not what most people do. Sales is not about being pushy, sleazy, or manipulative. Sales is not about lying, cheating, or scamming. Sales is not about tricking, forcing, or coercing. Sales is not about being annoying, rude, or aggressive. Sales is not about being selfish, greedy, or desperate. Sales is not about any of these things. Sales is about being helpful, honest, and ethical. Sales is about solving problems, providing solutions, and creating value. Sales is about building relationships, trust, and loyalty. Sales is about educating, informing, and inspiring. Sales is about serving, satisfying, and delighting. Sales is about being generous, grateful, and respectful. Sales is about being professional, confident, and competent. Sales is about being passionate, enthusiastic, and authentic. Sales is about being the best version of yourself. Sales is about being a millionaire. Why? Because sales is the most important skill for any entrepreneur, regardless of the industry or niche. Sales is the most important skill for any entrepreneur because sales is the lifeblood of any business. Sales is the lifeblood of any business because sales is what generates revenue. Sales is what generates revenue because sales is what converts prospects into customers. Sales is what converts prospects into customers because sales is what shows them the value of your product or service. Sales is what shows them the value of your product or service because sales is what communicates your unique selling proposition. Sales is what communicates your unique selling proposition because sales is what differentiates you from your competitors. Sales is what differentiates you from your competitors because sales is what makes you stand out from the crowd. Sales is what makes you stand out from the crowd because sales is what makes you a leader in your market. Sales is what makes you a leader in your market because sales is what makes you a millionaire. So trust me, sales is the most important skill for any entrepreneur. Sales is the most important skill for becoming a millionaire. And the good news is that sales is a learnable skill. Sales is a learnable skill that anyone can master with practice, feedback, and improvement. You don't have to be born with sales talent. You don't have to have a sales personality. You don't have to have a sales background. You just have to have a sales mindset. A sales mindset that believes in yourself and your product or service. A sales mindset that cares about your customers and their needs. A sales mindset that seeks to add value and create win-win situations. A sales mindset that embraces challenges and learns from failures. A sales mindset that strives for excellence and continuous improvement. A sales mindset that loves sales and enjoys selling. And you also have to have a sales system. A sales system that guides you through the entire sales process from prospecting to closing. A sales system that helps you identify your target market and ideal customer profile. A sales system that helps you generate leads and qualify prospects. A sales system that helps you build rapport and establish trust. A sales system that helps you uncover needs and present solutions. A sales system that helps you handle objections and overcome resistance. A sales system that helps you ask for the order and close the deal. A sales system that helps you follow up and get referrals. And you also have to have a sales strategy. A sales strategy that aligns with your goals, your vision, and your mission. A sales strategy that matches your product or service with your market and your customer. A sales strategy that leverages your strengths and minimizes your weaknesses. A sales strategy that optimizes your resources and maximizes your results. A sales strategy that adapts to changing conditions and responds to feedback. A sales strategy that tests different approaches and measures performance. A sales strategy that scales up as you grow and evolve as you learn. And how do you develop a sales mindset, a sales system, and a sales strategy? Well, let me give you some tips. First of all, read books on sales. Read books that teach you the principles, the techniques, and the secrets of sales. Read books that inspire you, motivate you, and challenge you to become a better salesperson. Read books that share stories, examples, and case studies of successful salespeople and entrepreneurs. Read books that are written by experts, mentors, and legends in the field of sales. Some of the books that I recommend are How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, The Psychology of Selling by Brian Tracy, Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini, Spin Selling by Neil Rackham, The Ultimate Sales Machine by Chet Holmes, The Challenger Sale by Matthew Dixon and Brent Adamson, Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone, Secrets of Closing the Sale by Zig Ziglar, The Little Red Book of Selling by Jeffrey Gitomer, To Sell is Human by Daniel Pink, and many more. Secondly, find mentors on sales. Find mentors who have achieved what you want to achieve in sales. Find mentors who have the experience, the knowledge, and the wisdom that you need in sales. Find mentors who have the results, the success, and the wealth that you want in sales. Find mentors who can guide you, teach you, and help you to become a better salesperson. Some of the mentors that I recommend are Grant Cardone, Brian Tracy, Zig Ziglar, Jeffrey Gitomer, Chet Holmes, Jordan Belfort, Dan Lok, Tom Hopkins, Tony Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuk, and many more. Thirdly, take courses on sales. Take courses that teach you the skills, the tools, and the methods of sales. Take courses that train you, coach you, and mentor you to become a better salesperson. Take courses that give you feedback, advice, and support to improve your sales performance. Take courses that are taught by professionals, experts, and masters in the field of sales. These are some of the ways to learn how to sell. These are some of the ways to master sales. These are some of the ways to become a millionaire. So remember this: learn how to sell. The seventh and final principle for becoming a millionaire is this: invest in yourself. What does that mean? It means that you have to spend money on yourself, not on things. You have to spend money on your education, your health, your personal development, and your experiences. You have to spend money on yourself because you're your own greatest asset. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't have money to invest in myself. I don't have money to spend on myself. I don't have money to spare. Well, guess what? Neither did I. Neither did I when I was younger. Neither did I when I was starting out in business. And let me tell you something. That was a mistake. That was a mistake that held me back from achieving my full potential. That was a mistake that kept me from becoming a millionaire sooner. You see, most people have a scarcity mindset when it comes to money. Most people have a scarcity mindset that makes them afraid to spend money, afraid to lose money, afraid to invest money. Most people have a scarcity mindset that makes them think that money is limited, scarce, and hard to get. Most people have a scarcity mindset that makes them think that money is something to be saved, hoarded, and protected. Most people have a scarcity mindset that makes them think that money is something to be spent on things that make them happy, comfortable, and secure. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. Money is not limited, scarce, or hard to get. Money is abundant, plentiful, and easy to get. Money is not something to be saved, hoarded, or protected. Money is something to be invested, multiplied, and leveraged. Money is not something to be spent on things that make you happy, comfortable, or secure. Money is something to be spent on yourself that make you smarter, healthier, better, and richer. Money is something to be spent on yourself because you're your own greatest asset. You're your own greatest asset because you're the source of all your income. You are the source of all your income because you're the creator of all your value. You are the creator of all your value because you are the owner of all your skills, knowledge, experience, and wisdom. You are the owner of all your skills, knowledge, experience, and wisdom because you are the master of all your decisions, actions, and habits. You are the master of all your decisions, actions, and habits because you are the controller of all your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. You are the controller of all your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs because you are the driver of all your goals, dreams, and vision. You are the driver of all your goals, dreams, and vision because you are the leader of all your life, business, and wealth. You are the leader of all your life, business, and wealth because you are the millionaire of all your destiny. So trust me, you are your own greatest asset. And the best investment you can make is in yourself. Investing in yourself means spending money on things that will improve yourself. Things that will improve yourself in 4 areas: education, health, personal development, and experiences. Investing in yourself means spending money on education. Education that will teach you new skills, and that's it. That's the end of this video. That's the end of this series. That's the end of the 7 principles for becoming a millionaire. But that's not the end of your journey. That's not the end of your story. That's not the end of your destiny. That's just the beginning. The beginning of a new chapter. The beginning of a new adventure. The beginning of a new life. A life of success, wealth, freedom, and fulfillment. A life of being a millionaire. But before we wrap up, let me quickly recap the 7 principles for becoming a millionaire. The first principle is, in order to be a king, you must first be a pawn. This means that you have to start from the bottom and work your way up. You have to respect the process and earn your stripes. You have to learn from your elders and work hard. The second principle is, dress to elevate. This means that you have to dress in a way that reflects your ambition, professionalism, and value. You have to dress in a way that makes you look like a winner, a leader, and a millionaire. The third principle is, have something external that humbles you. This means that you have to have something in your life that keeps you grounded, honest, and hungry. You have to have something in your life that challenges you, tests you, and pushes you to your limits. The fourth principle is no casual dating. This means that you have to be either all in or all out when it comes to dating. You have to either go for something serious or nothing at all. You have to either love or leave. The fifth principle is don't be a slave to social media. This means that you have to control your social media, not let it control you. You have to use your social media, not let it use you. You have to master your social media, not let it master you. The sixth principle is learn how to sell. This means that you have to learn how to persuade, influence, and convince people to buy your product or service. You have to learn how to communicate, negotiate, and close deals. You have to learn how to sell. The seventh and final principle is invest in yourself. This means that you have to spend money on yourself, not on things. You have to spend money on your education, health, personal development, and experiences. You have to spend money on yourself because you're your own greatest asset. These are the 7 principles for becoming a millionaire. These are the principles that I followed and that helped me achieve my success. And I'm sure they will help you too if you apply them to your life and business. But remember this, these principles are not enough by themselves. These principles are not magic bullets or silver bullets. These principles are not guarantees or promises. These principles are only guidelines and frameworks. They will only work if you work. They will only work if you take action. They will only work if you work hard. So don't just watch this video and forget about it. Don't just listen to me and nod along. Don't just agree with me and do nothing. Take action today and start your journey to becoming a millionaire. Take action today and follow these principles. Take action today and make it happen. Because trust me, becoming a millionaire is possible for anyone who follows these principles and works hard. Becoming a millionaire is possible for you too. You just have to believe in yourself and go for it. You just have to take the first step and keep going. You just have to start today and never stop. You just have to do it. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and take action today. Go ahead and follow these principles today. Go ahead and start your journey to becoming a millionaire today. Go ahead and do it today. Because today is the day that will change your life forever. Today is the day that will make you a millionaire.